The government of Enugu State has flagged off the construction of a 300-bed Enugu International Hospital, noting that the project, when completed, will make the state the hub for medical tourism in West Africa. The government noted that the hospital will help to reverse the flow of medical tourism out of Nigeria. Performing the groundbreaking of the state-of-the-art multi-specialty hospital project in Enugu State, the government stressed that the state was targeting a substantial share of the overseas medical tourism market, estimated to be about $1 billion annually. The government also disclosed that top-notch health professionals living in diaspora were already engaging the government on areas of collaborations with the health sector, noting that the state is open for investment, business and partnership. As stated in our last video, the government is actually calling on more health professionals and other investors to see Enugu as a fertile market for businesses and as assured of the returns on investment. The government of the day noted that they had already de-risked investment flow and would continue to make the state eco-business friendly with the right incentives. According to the representatives of the state, the Enugu International Hospital is going to be equipped with state-of-the-art facilities, and the Enugu State government intends to attract top-notch professionals. The government also intends to work with other sons and daughters overseas who are interested in coming to express their professionalism on the soil. While expressing delight that the project was a reaffirmation of the current administration's commitment to reverse medical tourism overseas, the government noted that the hospital will offer advanced and specialized services, research and training. The construction of the international hospital, which had already commenced, will meet the needs of those traveling abroad for healthcare, noting that the administration had committed huge investment in primary, secondary, and tertiary healthcare services. The International Hospital also serves as both training and research center for medical students from major tertiary institutions in the state, as well as ensuring that patients have access to the best healthcare delivery available anywhere in the world. Currently in Enugu State, there's an ongoing revolution in the health sector involving 260 Type 2 and 9 Type 3 primary healthcare facilities undergoing intervention at the primary healthcare level, 22 secondary healthcare facilities receiving cutting-edge attention, with the Enugu State University of Science and Technology Teaching Hospital and the University of Medical and Applied Science Teaching Hospital as tertiary hospitals, in addition to the International Hospital in the state. The International Hospital, according to sources, will offer different medical services as soon as it becomes operational, which includes general medicine, emergency department, surgical services, obstetrics and gynecology, intensive care unit, cardiology, oncology, neurology, radiology and imaging, laboratory services, pharmacy, nutritional services, physical therapy and rehabilitation, biochemical engineering and medical gas production, health information services, amongst other medical services. With this project, stakeholders have expressed optimism that the world-class hospital will put the state on the regional and global healthcare map with the capacity to set new benchmarks in medical services, education and research. According to the indigenous contractor handling the project, Tanit Medical Engineering, he noted that what makes the hospital different from others is the quality and the uniqueness of the equipment. According to the contractor, they are going to have many equipment that have never been seen in any hospitals around the world. The services that will be offered will be very unique to the extent that none of the hospitals in West Africa has it. The abandoned Enugu International Hospital on Rangers Avenue stands as a haunting reminder of Nigeria's unfulfilled potential and the devastating consequence of neglect and corruption. Conceived in the 70s as a state-of-the-art medical facility, the hospital's construction began with great fanfare, only to be abandoned in the 1990s due to funding issue, corruption and political instability. Once envisioned as a beacon of hope for quality healthcare, the hospital lied in ruins as a testament to the country's inability to complete critical infrastructure projects. The partially completed structure, overgrown with vegetation, served as a stark contrast to the vibrant city of Enugu, highlighting the stark disparity between promise and reality. The abandonment of the hospital had far-reaching consequences for the community. Limited access to quality healthcare forced residents to seek medical attention elsewhere, often at exorbitant cost. This perpetuates a cycle of poverty and inequality, exacerbating the already dire health outcome in Nigeria. Moreover, the economic opportunities lost due to abandoned infrastructure are substantial, as a functioning hospital would have generated employment and stimulated local economic growth. Despite sporadic revival efforts, progress has been slow. In 2011, the Enugu State government announced plans to revive the project, only to stall once again. The government at the time in 2018 pledged to complete and equip the hospital, which remained unfulfilled, leaving the community skeptical. Corruption allegations and lack of transparency have shrouded the project, fueling public distrust. Community members expressed frustration over safety concerns and neglect, citing the abandoned structure as a health risk. The hospital's abandonment has become a symbol of governance failure, eroding faith in institutions. To revitalize the Enugu International Hospital, a concerted effort is necessary. Transparency, accountability, and community engagement must underpin the revival process. If the government must succeed with the revival process, the government must prioritize completion and equipment, ensuring the hospital meets modern healthcare standards. Private sector partnerships and international collaborations can provide vital support, which is why the Enugu State government has taken steps to revive the hospital. Reviving the Enugu International Hospital will not only restore healthcare services but also symbolize Nigeria's commitment to its citizens' well-being. As the country strives to reclaim its potentials, completing this critical infrastructure project can serve as a beacon of hope, demonstrating that promise can be kept and progress achieved. The menace of abandoned project is largely downplayed in national discourse, yet it portends a great threat to the infrastructural and economic development of any nation. Among other several causes, lack of funding, poor budgeting, litigation and corruption account for project abandonment. Similarly, its numerous effects include creating avenue for economic wastage, providing hideout for insecurity and criminality, as well as breeding grounds for dangerous animals, and then propagating poor environmental aesthetics and hygiene. Abandoned health facility projects are a threat to the lives of the citizenry. Abandoned educational projects deprive the citizens of opportunities to develop and enhance their living standards. Then, of course, the implication of abandoned roads, housing and electricity, as well as industrial development projects, which are numerous in Nigeria today. Hence, a responsive government does not play politics or play lip service to the issue of great concern. A people-oriented government is dispassionately concerned about employment and wealth creation opportunities, including, in some cases, lives lost due to the absence of these basic amenities. It is not certainly about politics or about who initiated the project. It is about the intention and inherent benefits for the economy or end users. It is therefore imperative that a forward-thinking government should identify and seek to complete abandoned projects in their domain that are of strategic socio-economic importance. Hence, the governor of Enugu State recently earned widespread approvals for demonstrating high level of strategic thinking and prudence in governance, as he takes steps to complete a lot of abandoned projects in Enugu State, including the Enugu International Hospital and the Enugu International Conference Center, both of which were abandoned projects left by the past administrations. Do well to drop your honest comment, tell us what you think, don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you.